Okay, good morning and welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a DesignSpark mechanical tutorial. I'm going to be doing this tutorial in millimeters and probably in millimeters from most of the parts that I'll be drawing. Normally millimeters is really the standard for anything 3D. The only reason I'll ever draw anything in inches is if I have a part here at the house that I'm measuring from. I don't have a millimeter tape measure. I know it's not a very good excuse, but I've been trying to order some from calipers from Amazon, but I've been so busy I haven't had time to order them. But anyhow, millimeter is generally the standard for 3D and really for engineering. So we're going to go ahead and create a tutorial, and we're going to be going over the split body feature in DesignSpark Mechanical, and I'm also going to be going over how to create planes and draw stuff at opposing angles from each other. So we're going to go ahead and create new design. We can go ahead and make this plan view so it's flat, and then we're going to come up here to rectangle, and we're going to define it from the center. So we're going to click here, we're going to drag out. I'm going to show you how to use the split body command. We're going to make a rectangle 38 by 6, and then we're going to draw a piece here in the middle, and we can do the same thing there. We can go 30 by 8, that's fine. Okay, now we're going to select the click off. We're going to grab our trim away tool. We're going to get rid of these inside pieces. Now we're going to go to the 3D mode. We're going to spin that a little bit. We're going to give it some depth. So we're going to go ahead and go to pull. We're going to click on it and we'll pull this up. Let's undo that. Let's click on it and just put 5 millimeters in there. Type 5 and then hit enter. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to use the split body. So you come up here to this command, split body. And then what it's going to do is you'll click here. And then you'll click here. Let's try that again. Split body. We'll go here, and then we'll go here. Okay, so what that does is that cuts a piece here. So now you have two solids. You have that piece, and then this piece that we cut. So now you can move that piece away, right there. Let's go ahead and do that again. We'll go undo a couple of times, get back to here. So this would be your basic shape, and if you want to trim it or split body, you go ahead and hit split body. Then up here it's telling you to click on a target object, so you want it to be this, and then it's asking you here to click on a face, plane, or edge loop to use the cutter. So we're going to go here for this time. So we'll go click here, and now it's going to basically cut along this line here. So now you've got two solids, and you can use this solid to move. Let's grab the green and move that out of the way. You could do the same over here on this piece. You just have to spin it around so you're able to see the top part. So what you could do there is, if you wanted to split that, you just go to split body, select this top surface here as your target, and then click this piece here. And now you actually have 3 pieces. So now you should have 3 bodies. You have that piece there, which we can click on and move. Then you have the middle piece. So that's the split body feature in DesignSpark Mechanical. Now we're going to go ahead and create another new document. I'm going to show you how to draw stuff on opposing angles. And you'll know in a minute what I mean by that. We're going to do the same thing in millimeters here. We're going to go ahead and click this plan view, and then we're going to draw a line. So I'm going to put a line in the middle here because we're going to use this as a mirror line. So we'll go ahead and right mouse click on that, set as mirror. Actually, right mouse click, turn off that, right mouse click, set as mirror. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and draw a line up here, straight over. Okay, now we're going to come in here and do the create rounded corners. We'll just do a 2mm line in there. And then now we'll go to the 3D mode. So what I mean by opposing directions is if we want to make a part and we want the line to become, the part to be coming out this way, you go ahead and click on your plane. Then you're going to come over here and you're going to find the plane that you need to draw on. Let's spin this some more. Let's go ahead and spin this. Spin it this way. Okay, so, and then we'll go ahead and click the plane up here. And then we're going to go ahead and put I think that line is kind of interfering with stuff. So we're going to get rid of let's get rid of our mirror line. So let's just click on it, hit delete. All right, now go ahead and go up to plane. Okay, there we go. Okay, we want this bottom plane. So just go ahead and click there. We got some extra ones, but we can just get rid of those. So let's get rid of that one. And just come up here on in your structure tree to get rid of a plane. So we want to get rid of that one. We don't need it. So just hit delete. Or come over here, select the plane, right mouse click, delete. I don't know why it's not deleting. Let's go to select. Right mouse click, delete. It's kind of weird. It's not deleting our plane. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have this part here. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this view. Rotate it like this. And then we're going to select this plane. And then we're going to come over here to plan view and make sure that's straight. Okay, now we're going to go to our line tool. And you're going to find the end of that part there. So now we're going to draw a part going up like this. Then we're going to come over. And then we're going to come down to the end. Actually, it's over there. Okay, let's undo that. Undo a couple of undos. We can do the same thing we did when we drew this part. We're going to go ahead and put a line there, straight in the middle. Go ahead and right mouse click on it, set as mirror, and then we'll get our line tool again. And now we're going to go, I'm just going to make this an angled line so it's a little more interesting. So we're going to go to there and then we'll just come in. Alright, now you're going to pan this down a little bit. Now we're going to put a 3-point arch line in there, but first we're going to get rid of this line there. We're going to get our 3-point arch and we'll come from endpoint to endpoint. And then we'll just make this round. Oh, undo that. That wasn't how round I wanted it to be. Okay, so right there. So click. Okay, now we're going to get our trim away. We're going to trim away this. Okay, those two. All right, now let's go to our 3D mode, which is this one, and we're going to go ahead and spin this. Okay, these should have been connected. They weren't, so I guess when I drew them, and we're going to have to go back and undo that. So let's go ahead and undo. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin this a little quick here to see where our lines are. Actually, undo that. Keep adding stuff. Okay, let's go to the 3D mode. Okay, here's the point there. Okay, now you're going to click on this plane. Let's make sure that's activated as our line. Alright, so we're going to go, let's do this again. Let's spin this. Okay, let's go ahead and click on there. Let's go to plan view. Let's get our line. I think it's here. Okay, so we'll just go up. Actually, let's undo this a couple of times. Sorry about all the undos. We're going to right mouse click, set as mirror. We're going to grab our line tool. Let's I'm going to spin this a little bit to see where the it looks like it's coming from there. So let's go ahead and get our line tool, and we're going to go to there. All right, let's go ahead and get our line tool. It's right from there. Oops, undo. Forgot to make this a mirror line. So set as mirror line, grab our line tool. Okay, we're going to come straight up and then straight over. Okay. Now we'll go back to 3D. Okay, now they're connected. So now we're going to go turn this way, click on this plane. We'll go to plan view. Make sure it's straight. Then we're going to get our 3-point arch. Let's turn off the mirror line. We don't need that. Or actually get rid of it. So we'll hit delete. Get our 3-point line, 3-point arch. We're going to go from endpoint to endpoint. Click there. And then we're going to get our trim away. I'm going to trim away that piece and that piece. Okay, now you're going to go back to 3D mode. Now go ahead and spin this. Okay, now you have this kind of a looking shape here. So it doesn't really matter where you put your circle, as long as it's on a little point. So we'll go ahead and select that point. You get it the point till it's glowing green like that. Then you get your circle tool. Oh, that's not right. Let's go ahead and select this. Undo. Go to select. Okay, select it where it's like that. And then it should be on the 3D mode, and then get your circle. Doesn't seem to want to do that. All right, let's try it in this drawing view. Still not working right for me. All right, let's go to 3D mode. All right, let's try it from a different spot. Let's try it from this spot right here. Okay, let's go to the circle. Okay, there we go. Now it's doing what it's supposed to do. I guess I can put the circle there. Let's try it. Let's do 2 millimeters. And let's go to pull. Let's spin this. All right, I'm hoping this is going to be in the right spot. So let's Control plus to zoom in. We're going to get our create rounded corners. And we're going to create a rounded corner right there. Let's do 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter there. So now everything is round. So we might have to move that a little bit, but let's try without moving it. So you're going to go pull, and you're going to come over here to this icon, and you're going to click till everything's selected. Okay, I've noticed last time I had trouble doing this as well. So I noticed with this kind of a change in direction of the planes, you have to actually pull this a little bit at a time. I'm not sure why I have to do that, but it seems like I have to do one little area at a time. So let's go ahead and move this line, see if that makes a difference. Let's grab the blue and just kind of move that into the middle. Okay, now let's go ahead and try pulling. We'll go click on this icon, which is a sweep, and then we'll go pull. Okay, it looks like that's going to work. So then we'll just have to work our way around, grab that, go to pull. Let's get this sweep, and let's get those few lines right there. Try it with more than one. Okay, there we go. All right, now we'll go ahead and spin this. Sometimes it's picky. Sometimes this program is finicky, but it always seems to work. So to get multiple lines, just go ahead and hold down your control key and just pull them around like this. This may be too big of a circle to round that corner, but we're going to find out. So we'll go to Pool. We'll go to Sweep, and we'll try to get that part right there. Oh, it looks like it went. Okay, so we're good. And now we'll go ahead and do the same thing. Just click that line there, and then we'll go ahead and continue on here with these. See if it will do all those connection points. And it did. Okay. Sometimes it's finicky, sometimes it's not, sometimes it works. So this is going to be your odd shape from different planes. So you have basically a plane here, this first plane here, that your drawing is going this way. And then you have another plane here, where you're, right here, you have this plane here, where your line is going, or your path, I should say, is going this way. So this is what you would do if you wanted to create a sweep that's you know, not on the same plane. So these planes you can uncheck in the structure tree, and they'll turn off. So just go ahead, uncheck them if you don't want to get rid of them. Control minus. So this is going to be our part right here. So with this tutorial, we went over how to do the split body. This is a command or feature that you can create a part, and then you can basically split pieces of that part out. So we start off with one part, we use the split body command, and then we landed up with 3 parts. And this part here is basically made up of 2 planes. It's basically that plane there and this plane up here. 2 planes with two different path directions to create that shape. Okay, that's going to end today's tutorial. Hopefully you enjoy watching and you got something useful out of the video. Thanks again for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing if you like the content. Thanks again for watching.